MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
First pitch, 110.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Wind up and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Ryu, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he struck him out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Next for the Tigers, Seth Beer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
At the plate, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. That's a hit. Their first of the new season. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Arias gets his lead at first, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Misses. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And good for him. Andrew Vaughn has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
At the plate now, Alex Kirilloff. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Next up for Detroit, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Detroit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bradley is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Over to first, Ryu. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right into the shift. Oh, what a dive. The throw. How about that? So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. 1 ball, no strikes to count. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Plate now is the designated hitter, Gregory Polanco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Polanco is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Arias is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. First offering on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Number 24. Donaldson.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Spencer Turnbull enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Eddie Rosario will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 2 full. The Twins are in front, 5-0. So up steps Joey Bart now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down. So digging in now, Dawa Lugo. First offering on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. In there, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the third now. At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Minnesota.
Ready now, Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Lugo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
The 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box now, Seth Beer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Semien. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
To second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Luis Arias.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And an unlucky start to the 4th that time as the leadoff man is set down. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. puts the ball in play, more of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth. And here's Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Number 20, Eddie.
A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Bart. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Dawa Lugo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Popped him up. Vaughn moving to his left, and that retires the side. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Twins 6 and the Tigers 1. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Gregory Polanco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Gregory Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 7-1.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's safe. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tony Cingrani gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Josh Donaldson digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. The 1-0. Cingrani has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1.
Ball, back inside.
2 out here and a runner at second. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Cingrani pauses. Here's the delivery. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 1. Striding in, Seth Beer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. In his career, Bradley is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Here's the 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Eddie Rosario.
From the stretch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the plate.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Vaughn. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Now at the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped up. Lugo waits on it, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Homer Bailey is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
15, Homer Bailey.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
Digging in now, Joey Bart. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Dawa Lugo. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's there. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Gregory Polanco. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
The 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher,
Digging
8.
in to try it again, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
In the air to straightaway right. Kirilloff is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw pulls him off the bag.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
To the plate now, Seth Beer, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Rosario is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Line to the right side, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 2.
Leading up for the Twins, the second baseman, Luis.
Standing in now, Luis Arias, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2. Here it is.
Full count.
Josh Donaldson is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
the third baseman.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Cingrani pauses. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down go the Twins in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Tyler Duffy is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
At the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. To 2-2 now. Popped up, and no one will get this one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Victor Reyes waits on deck. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Now batting, Victor Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Bart. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Duffy, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So a full count now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in, Dawa Lugo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Minnesota posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Hyunjin Ryu gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Marcus Stroman was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's